Yep. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. Oh, 9 and 10.
Take us some yellow super weather stripping adhesive. Just put it on your valve cover. Then just tape the gasket in there. Let it harden, you don't have to worry about it moving. It's got a perfect seal, never comes apart. It's a great little trick.
Valve covers do go bad on older cars, and they're not a terribly difficult job to do. You just have to take off this cover, all the different hoses and accessories, and scrape that old gasket off, put a new one in, and bolt it all down in the right pattern. So we're going to get right to it. Here are some of the tools you're going to need for this job. We've got a socket to fit all the bolts on the valve cover, a ratchet to help get them loose, and since there are so many bolts, we'll have a speed wrench to make the process a little faster. We also have a scraper here and here to help get the old gunk off from the old gasket. Got some cleaners over here to make that job easier. We also have a tube of RTV, which is a room temperature vulcanizing rubber, in order to get into some of the crevices that the gasket can't quite get into on its own. I've also drawn up a template here for storing the bolts. Not all bolts are the same length on some cars, so it's a good practice to keep them in a good clean order so that if they're different lengths, you'll be able to put them back in the right place without any confusion.
Today I'm just going to show you a couple of tips and tricks on replacing your rocker cover gaskets. Alright, the first little thing you need to do is you need to grab your socket, go along, make sure you're using the right socket on the right size nut. On these Buick Commodores they're 3/8. They might look like a 10 but they actually are a 3/8 bolt. So what you want to do is go along, loosen all your bolts right off, go from there. Now when doing your rocker cover gasket you don't want to use any big sockets and ratchets like your 1/2 inch. 3/8 is the biggest ratchet you do want to use doing your rocker cover gasket. Once you removed your rocker cover gasket you want to bring it over to your cleaning bay. Remove your old gasket. Now you'll see sometimes there'll be little pieces of silicone where someone's used it to hold the gasket before. You want to remove all of this old stuff and clean with your degreaser